Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Lin, and I'm with the world-famous Chef Biju. We're going to show you how to make our world-famous rice cakes today. So simple that even you can make it in some random office kitchen in the middle of nowhere.
Much like this one.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly. Actually, this is quite a perfect environment for it. So
Yeah.
what do we have, Biju?
All right, we've got some. We're going to do one of our classic, one of the first ones that we got to people out there, which is cooked rice.
We start with this.
Cal Rose.
The only grain of rice that won't work is like your floury jasmine type of rice.
Or basmati
Otherwise-
is really no good. You want it to be sticky,
Yeah.
so like the really fluffy. It doesn't work.
Exactly. So it's 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. Simplest way to make that is using a rice cooker. Make sure you rinse and wash that rice before.
We've got some amino acids in here, so you can use aminos, Bragg's aminos, which is gluten-free. It tastes like soy, or you can just use soy sauce too if that's what you have.
It's basically soy sauce, but I think I like the flavor profile of that. It's not as salty.
It's a little richer.
Yeah. So some Bragg's.
I got a little sprinkle of sugar and sprinkle of salt in here.
What about some vinegar?
Not yet. We're mixing still.
Okay.
We'll do a splash of vinegar, and then we got, what else are we putting in here? Bacon and eggs?
We've got some scrambled eggs. We've got some bacon.
Those are Julia's scrambled eggs. I don't know if you know this or not.
Yeah, nice. And normally what we do after we mix is we'll put this in like a brownie pan or some sort of pan, but we don't have one, so we're making do with a little piece of parchment foil paper. We're just going to slap it down. It's really easy to make. All you're doing is just sticking a bunch of ingredients together.
Yeah, and the key is just to make sure that it tastes good to you. So regardless of what the recipe is,
Yeah.
we've got a couple of these books out. Regardless of the recipe, you just want it to taste good to you. So that's the whole idea.
A little more sugar.
All right,
Plenty of salt. The vinegar is good.
more sugar. You can only put that much in.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one who's going to have to eat it, so.
And this isn't like a regular snack, right? It's only for when you're on the bike or when you're actually training. I wouldn't really recommend all the sugar and everything else. We're just going to be sitting around watching TV.
That's right, that's right. It's when you're in the woods and you're sweating, you're getting chased by a wild animal.
Yeah, it's like that sort of food. It's fight or flight food.
It's not Grand Theft Auto food. This is very calorically dense. It could make you obese if all you do is sit at the office and nom on these. So,
All right, give it another taste, sir. All right, delicious.
It's good.
All right,
Let's do this.
I'm gonna do half.
Okay.
We're gonna do a sandwich layered kind.
So you put half down and just smush it down
All right, here, you smush away. Give me that.
so that it's almost like the thickness of a loaf of white bread. And this is basically what this is. I mean,
You're making a
it's just
sandwich.
basically white rice. So
Yeah.
you
So you're-
smush it down.
You're making like a bacon, egg, peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
Just jamming it all together.
Um,
Oh, I'm gonna check the rice cooker.
Put it in some sort of shape where you can eventually cut it out into squares. Okay. And look at how sticky that is and how easy it is to work, right? Pretty easy. And then what I like to do is just layer it like I'm making a sandwich. So I'll just take some bacon. You might think that it's kind of crazy to eat bacon on a long bike ride, but when you go on a long bike ride or a long run or a long hike or something of this nature, and you have bacon, if you're a bacon lover, well then it's pretty amazing, trust us.
It's
if you don't
delicious.
like bacon, if that doesn't work for you, we're sorry if we offend you. We still love you, even if we don't understand you.
If you don't like bacon, you can pretty much use anything that you would normally eat in lieu of bacon.
That's right, that's
For
right.
instance, not bacon.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever tastes good for you. I mean, basically you're making a sandwich, right? And so I'm gonna lay some of the eggs down as well. Don't be afraid to be completely sloppy and crazy when you cook too.
hold
That's
the bowl
part
here
of
so
the
we're
whole
not
joy
blocking
of
that.
it, right?
And the ratios, you kind of want to have an even bite in each. So this is going to be kind of protein heavy. But again, it's entirely up to your personal palate and what you want. The basic idea is a lot of rice, a little bit of protein, and make it taste really delicious.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna put this other layer.
Jam it all right on there.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Don't hold back on the jamming.
Yeah, because
It makes it good.
eventually you're gonna jam it down your mouth. And
There you
that's
go.
really the best part. And
When we do every time we do a new book, that is the one word that everyone starts using. Everyone
jam
on
it
the,
down your mouth.
everyone at Velo Press, that becomes their word during the process. Because we say it. a little too much.
Yeah, and you can see here that I'm completely free-forming this whole entire rice cake. It's like just a big old burger of a
Yeah, it does
egg
look like a
and
big burger.
bacon rice cake sandwich.
All right, yeah. We have a knife.
And now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this up into squares, and we're actually going to start to package this up. And let's show me the
Okay.
paper.
This is the key to everything that
It's
happens.
Reynolds Wrap non-stick pan lining paper. It's half parchment paper, half aluminum foil. It is the best of both worlds because aluminum foil has good structure, but it tears, and parchment paper has really good strength, but it doesn't,
It won't
mold
keep
very
its shape.
well.
So if you fold it,
So,
it'll.
we
magic.
basically need a piece that is maybe about like 9 inches by 8 inches, something like this. This is kind of the perfect size right here. And what we do is we literally take a square that's maybe about 2 by 3 inches, and this is kind of sloppy, but it will get good once we wrap it all up. We put it down just like so. Pull this over. Pull this over really tight and put a little fold in it. And then we just finish it off like a Christmas present. We bring in 2 triangular folds on the side here, and then we pull it back just like this. And now you've got this perfectly formed little pouch that you can hold your portable. You can wrap anything with this paper. You can wrap leftover pizza, empanadas, carrot cake, cookies, whatever you want to eat. And what's great is you pull this out of your jersey, it keeps things from getting all soggy and crazy, and you've got this little seam that you can pull, and basically it opens up and you've got a little pouch for your rice cake.
Al, how many calories do you think that is right there?
I think this is probably about 130,
So it's like a palm-sized
maybe,
piece.
maybe 150 calories at most.
Okay.
And it's
You can always add
delicious.
more sugar or more, if you want to put some nut butter or something in there to make it more dense and more flavorful, but you're still going to be under 200 calories, no matter how much you pack in there.
And if none of this made sense, well, you can find the recipe in the Feed Zone Portables by myself and Biju Thomas.
Scratchlabs.com. You can see all sorts of video tutorials. You can see a video about a man who doesn't shave. No? What? Isn't that still on
Okay.
there? No.
All right, that's it, guys. Enjoy the food. Have a great ride.